funny. I'm
funny. I do. Okay, well, first of all,
well, it's our color therapy.
It is. I love a toggle bracelet, which is ironic since years ago I stopped wearing the ones that I own.
Well, because most people don't enjoy a toggle bracelet because it becomes a security issue.
Yes.
So we have worked for years, which is why our toggles do so incredibly well for 6 years. And please feel free to check out the reviews. There's a special art to make sure the length of it fits inside of that toggle. It's not the easiest to get in at all times, but it's also not going to come falling off. This is our new bit silhouette. So I think why you may like this too, there's your basket weave.
Yeah, I mean, so these are gemstones, silver and solid gemstones. Solid gemstone beads. I'm going to take you through the choices. They come also in small, 6 3/4, average 7 1/4, large 8 inches, and they're all on sale. $109 instead of, with tax and shipping, almost $150. Easy pay, crazy, new, yes, choices, going fast. Here is white howlite.
Think of the richest marble. Think of you coming to Taj Mahal with the beautiful lines, solid sterling silver. There's the bit from our Alaska collection, that equestrian. And then that beautiful basket weave motif that I've incorporated in there.
5 dozen howlite left, and that's it. Each of these has also not just the gemstone beads, but the hammered sterling beads.
All silver, hammered sterling silver. This is your pyrite. Again, commonly known as fool's gold because it gives you that beautiful gold feel, but at the same time has more of a metallic iridescence.
5 dozen there too.
They're all high polished. These are not coated. So these are all natural. So the brilliance that you see here, these are just polished beautifully. We don't put a coating on it. This is, look at the striation. This is beautiful orange chalcedony.
Ooh, it's like Jupiter.
Okay, so you know what the inspiration for doing this color was?
Huh.
Going through Botswana as the sun was setting and the first time we saw the leopard.
Killer.
But I'm a South Florida boy. We like turquoise, we like coral, we like orange and white.
It's great. I mean, it's just...
So the orange by far is one of my faves, and I love just, since they're natural, look at the little striations that go through it.
Look at this.
Isn't that cool?
So that's orange chalcedony. Next to that, we have
First time ever morganite. Beautiful. Morganite gives you beautiful pink hues. It has a little purple undertone going through. Then that beautiful hammered sterling silver, the bit toggle. But if you like a pastel colored, this is a richer stone color than Rose de France. It's not as opaque as a pink opal. It's that the lights here are a little bright, so it's kind of burning it there, but it's a beautiful pastel.
Oh, look at
then
the
our
lapis.
Again,
look at that.
I love the unique, all coming from Mother Earth as God intended. Hammered sterling silver. So what color speaks to you? And my thing, if we were together, I would say, okay, do me a favor. I'm just going to put each of these on. And you would say, Scott, seriously, you're going to put 5 on me? Let's just put 5 on, let you play. As you start to feel it, you're like, I would totally rock this. They're 8 millimeters. If you own any of our other gemstone beads, it's the same size millimeter bead. So it's going to go back to everything you already own. It also goes back to your hammered sterling silver. I digress and I apologize. But you see those beads? Those of you who have been collecting our hammered silver beads and you want to introduce some color, there you go. This goes back to all of them. This and that and the opaque are the same size gemstone, except for one's all silver.
I feel like you're going to rub it and hold it and rub it and
it's almost like your worry beads.
Like worry beads. Just like gemstone worry beads. What a cool gift to someone. We talked earlier about the lore and the legend of certain gemstones. So, I mean, perhaps look up what the lore and legend is behind the one you purchase if you're gifting it, and include that in your gift to someone, because this is not just beautiful, fine jewelry. It takes you on a journey. It tells a story.
And my thing is, and I can't stress it enough, the value that QVC offers is unheard of in my world of designer jewelry. To go to see us in our high-end retails, which is where we normally are.
White howlite gone.
These prices are exorbitant. So you look at that solid sterling silver, just the design to cast that bit to have the beautiful basket weave with the bit. May I ask you, can you
Yes.
think of any luxury
Would you help me?
retailers with this style?
Yeah.
Think of your highest end handbags.
Why do they call that a snaffle?
Well, it's kind of it's one
Is
of the
that like the
variations
horsey
in the bit.
terminology?
Yes, I call it. It's a type of bit.
Do you ride horses?
Oh my, yeah. Oh,
Adrienne rides horses.
she rides horses. She shows horses, and she takes the most beautiful photographs of horses.
Oh,
she
I
had
wish I were that person. I'm terrified of them.
but this, my friend, you if my
Yes.
handbag lover, you if you're high-end
yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
Do you recognize something like this?
Yep.
For me, this bit is so classic Americana.
Oh, Pyrite's gone now too.
It's so everyday, it's so high-end. Then you just turn around and pick which color. Look at the gleaming hammered silver. The contrast that it goes to the opaque gemstones. I want you to think of the highest quality of gemstones. This is all the years of being able to work with our couture line and having the connections to meet with the most amazing suppliers. And then at the same time, on average, we call it a rejection rate. We buy the gemstones and reject on average 80% because the quality is not high enough. Isn't that crazy?
Well, it's crazy, but I like it that way.
Well, no, but that's why when we say a designer jeweler, when you say everything's refined, everything's detailed, natural gemstones, all sterling silver, beautifully finished, and in great color options. That morganite alone. How often have you seen beautiful pink morganite gemstones like that?
Now
Normally
here's-
it's a translucent cut that is through the roof in cost.
Lapis, 200 left. We have 750 total ordered
I
lapis.
think these are supposed to be in our show tonight.
Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt that will happen. Morganite, 200 remaining. I love the orange chalcedony.
Don't you?
Last call, last call, last call. They all come in small, average, or large. They're on sale, limited time, or until quantities sell out, which they are going to for sure. I would bet my 401k on it. And they are perfect, if I just may go out on a limb and say, layered. Like, that is just very cool.
But look at the color story. Look at the high polish with all of the oxidation, all the textures of your today's special value. Look how the gemstone, think about this. This gemstone was inspired by my trip to the Kalahari and your basket weave. So as Sean says, designer, but with a soul. Not only based on the craftsmanship, but the story. If you want to go here, think of the lapis. I'm taking you to the Taj Mahal. The lapis they have, inlay work of all the florals in the marble of the Taj Mahal, a symbol of forever love, the teardrop on the cheek of time.
Orange chalcedony's gone.
And then morganite. Are pretty in pink. Beautiful pastel. If you like a rich pink, softer pink gemstone, it's something so high-end and so refined.
2/3 sold. 2/3 sold. We've waited for this day. It's so fun to work with Scott. He has such awesome stories. He is such an old, traveling,
Vagabond
spirited
soul.
soul.